We've built a culture that rewards emotional fragility. We've made it normal to break down over minor inconveniences. We've convinced people that if something makes them uncomfortable, it must be harmful. We've created a world where feelings aren't just acknowledged, they're treated like the absolute truth. And we know that feelings are not facts. And here's what that looks like in real life. Discomfort is mistaken for danger. If a conversation makes you uneasy, it must be toxic. If a person challenges you, they must be unsafe. If a situation feels hard, it must be harming you. Boundaries are also being used as walls. Instead of learning how to have difficult conversations, we shut people out completely. Instead of addressing issues, we disappear and call it self-preservation, or I'm protecting my peace or my mental health. Struggle is now being labeled as a crisis. We've also blurred the lines between real hardship and normal life challenges. And instead of navigating stress, we call everything overwhelming. Instead of working through difficulties, we assume that we're just burnt out. We protect feelings over growth. And instead of asking, what is this teaching me? We ask, how do I make this stop? Instead of allowing emotions to come and go, we obsess over them like they define us. We've created a mindset where people believe that emotions should be protected instead of processed. Life isn't going to tiptoe around you. The world isn't going to adjust itself to your emotional needs.
What's happening, fellas? It's JB2 Raw back in motion with another video. Fellas, all the facts that woman just spoke, y'all heard them. I'm pretty sure most of those words will go in one ear and out of most people's asses. You see, when you consume knowledge, it's supposed to be nutrient for your mind, body, and soul. When you're used to looking at or listening to ghetto, raunchy, ratchet, dirty, self-hating, let's all eliminate each other because we are our own worst enemies type content, that knowledge doesn't mean anything. People hear that knowledge and they either get bored or they, speaking of the facts that the woman just spoke, they hear stuff like that, they either get bored because of their short attention spans or they feel hit, they feel targeted by those words. Because people love lies, man. Sadly, especially good old black folks. You know what I'm saying? Don't call me a coon for this. I'm just speaking the truth. You did me. Even if you did call me a coon, I wouldn't give a damn. If you feel what I'm saying, put a 100 emoji in the comments, man. But anyway, yeah, that knowledge is supposed to be nutrients for your mind, body, and soul. Just like when you consume some food, your body is going to bask and absorb all of the nutrients out of that food, if it has any nutrients in it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to kick everything else out. AKA, it's going to, you take you a number two, a good number two. You know what I'm saying? And sure, the food might contain some fats and it might, some unhealthy fats. But we're not talking about those. We're talking about the nutrients. You know what I'm saying? See, knowledge is not nutrients to most of my people, sadly. Knowledge is an attack. You feel attacked when you hear that truth. So instead of you embracing and absorbing that knowledge, that truth, the truth is what you're trying to block out or put in the toilet doing your number two. So the way you guys' mindset is the complete opposite of what it should be in order for us to maintain a healthy community. Well, get and then maintain a healthy community. So basically in this video, what this woman was naming or describing was basically a narcissist. And that's why most people wouldn't be able to mentally grasp these factual concepts because their heads are too busy being stuck up their asses. Which then causes a trickle-down effect for the same things that has been happening for decades and decades and decades to continue happening. To my people specifically. That's because people don't like the truth. And I'm going to say this, as a man, if you're a man, you should be ashamed to feel like you dislike or hate or you're fearful of the truth. You're indeed feminine, sir. You know what I'm saying? And this is not any knock against all women, you know what I'm saying, but you're indeed feminine. You hate the truth as a man. Because as a man, you know that we were raised on the truth. It's little girls that get told lies and they get older, they become adults, and they still tell each other the same lies. I'm not body shaming or anything like that. I'm pretty sure there's nobody in the world 2,000 pounds. That's how a woman could call her friend that's 2,000 pounds bad or fine. You know what I'm saying? No, she's not. You see, they're raised on those type of lies. They're taught to lie to each other over and over and over again. That's why their friendships are made of air. If I was the big bad wolf, I can huff and puff and blow their little friendships away. That easy. It's made out of air. While men's friendships, and I'm digressing, I'm getting off topic. Men's friendships are built on bricks. I would hope so. So being that us men were raised on the truth, we weren't told lies when we were younger. We weren't told that and I don't want to just make it about looks or anything, because it's not. This is just an example. We weren't told that we looked better than what we actually did. We weren't told lies like that. Women had delusion constructed upon their minds since jits, since little girls. And they haven't found a way to get rid of it. Most women. So yes, my friend, if you hate the truth, dislike the truth, or you fear the truth, you are indeed feminine, my friend. And it starts with us. You can't have the same mindset as a woman or as the average woman and expect us to elevate. It's not going to happen. You have to purge, push out, eliminate, whatever you want to call it, all of the defilements in your mind that has been placed upon your mind due to you being in this captivity. You know what I'm saying? They call it the greatest country in the world or whatever the case may be, but that's not the thing for us. Although we have, more liberties than most other countries, but if you want to grow and elevate, your mind has to grow and elevate first. People have no plans. You dig what I'm saying? They have no plans because they haven't gotten their minds together yet. They're too busy continuing to eliminate each other, hate on each other, be jealous of one another. How the hell are you gonna elevate when you look at your own people as your biggest enemy? And to a certain extent, I do the same thing, but not from a jealous standpoint like a lot of people. From a standpoint like the ghetto spirit needs to be eliminated from my people. The ghetto spirit, you heard it. I don't like being around that ghetto stuff. The ghetto spirit needs to be obliterated for good. That's how we'll elevate. But the thing about it, even the scriptures say that, some of our people have to go. Yeah, that type of go. I'm not saying by the hands of each other. The Most High is going to do it. But we have to separate ourselves. In other words, the Most High is going to make a great separation. You know what I'm saying? Between those that still embrace spirits that are, similar to the ghetto spirit or whatever the case may be, or the ghetto spirit itself. And those that embrace him, the Most High, his law, statutes, and commandments, choosing the ways of righteousness and fruitfulness to get to abundance and not destruction and defilement, which just leads to us, becoming level ground or beneath the ground, honestly, if you know what I mean. Yeah, man, I'm kind of switching it up a little bit with this video. I'm not talking about what I usually talk about. Every now and then I want to bring one of these type of videos to the light. Just to, and I'm pretty sure I got other people subscribed to me that are not so-called black people. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's no issues, but you got to understand. Every now and then I'm going to make videos like this. I don't give a damn who likes it or not. You're welcome to unsubscribe and stay unsubscribed, but I believe that anybody can. Anyway, I'm digressing too much. But yeah, man, as I was saying, if you don't eliminate and get over that continuous cycle of toxic ghetto-ness, then you'll continue to recycle the same cycles and patterns. You'll continue to be trying to ask for reparations instead of taking them. You'll be trying to continue, or you will be still trying to continue to be equal with someone instead of being on top of the fucking world. Why do you want to be equal with somebody for? Why not be better? You got to break off of your mind, man, those sweet lies. You dig what I'm saying? Those handcuffs. Because y'all minds are handcuffed. And nobody probably watched this damn video past 2 minutes because it's too damn serious. Oh, let me be talking about women the whole goddamn video. Y'all eyes and ears can't get unglued from the damn screen. Now you want to watch it. Another thing that the black community has to learn is to accept accountability. We are in 2025. Y'all are still blaming every damn body else but yourselves. It's okay to accept accountability, bro. Sure, there are things that are put in place to, try to hold us back and things of that nature. But there are recipes and remedies for us to be able to elevate above that. So a lot of the time it's you and what you are doing or not doing. But anyway, man, I think she said something very esoteric and profound that I also think many people should take heed in or take heed of, But it's JB2 Raw, man. If you guys got truth or value from this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. Keep the Most High first. Stay up, stay strong, stay out the way, man. Until next time and all the time. Peace.